You know what it is. Lil Woody snaps on prosecution at the end of the questioning when they wrapped up their case. You got to listen to this, listen to it all the way through. I'm going to break this down from a street perspective so you see what it looks like when you got somebody that tried to play the government, aka a rat, on the stand. All right, this is what a rat looked like on the stand, so you get a chance to really see what's going on in our society so that you can make the choice if you want to run the streets and be a potential rat, because 9 times out of 10, you know, if you get caught, you're not trying to tell. That's called being a potential rat. All right, just so you understand. If you subscribe, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. But the kids, they hit the notification bell. Let's get this thing popping. All right. Time it is. UniqueMeAudio, man. You know, this is one of the scenes that I did, and I want to thank everybody that donated to the Cash App to help me build the situation that I got right now. This is what family do for family. You know what I mean? But I'm going to bring it to the whole screen, and we're going to take it over here, and let you know now. Lil Woody getting ready to snap. They put the pressure on him. He was wound up like a rubber band. You already know this is UniqueMeAudio giving the official breakdown so you understand what's going on. Because I had to sit in the trial for over 2 weeks with my rat sitting across from me doing the same thing as Woody. So I want y'all to understand what this is and how it play out. So hopefully you choose not to let your life play out like this. You know what I mean? All right. Now check Lil Woody out. He talking to love.
Hey, look at me like that.
Okay. Mr. Copeland, isn't it true that you are you're supposed to be testifying under an immunity agreement?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't have a clue about none of this stuff. I told y'all from the start, y'all to put me in here. Like, I don't comprehend. I done told y'all that time after time. I don't know what the immunity agreement is. I don't have a clue. Like, I'm up under so much pressure. Like, man, I don't know. I don't even know how to answer y'all question because I don't know what type. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to be as truthful as possible, and y'all keep going back into the past. Like, I told y'all when I was talking to y'all in the back, man, I have lied, and y'all don't put me up on here telling me that I gotta be truthful when I'm telling y'all. Man, I don't know. Man, I'm afraid for my life. Every time y'all call me here, I think y'all finna take my life, take my freedom. And at this point, I can't call on nobody for help. I don't know what's going on.
All right. You see what I'm saying? This is what you call a cornered rat. He's cornered right now. He stepped out from behind the hole in the wall of the jungles of the streets of our hoods in America. He stuck his head out. You understand? He played and he played the game and he stayed after hours. When the light came on, he knew he should have been in, and so on and so on. But the whole time, he thought he was playing a game of cops and robbers where you get a do-over. That's what he's thinking. That's what a lot of y'all are thinking. But there is no do-overs in this. I couldn't tell them at all during my 26 years in federal prison that I wanted a do-over. So there is no do-over, Woody. That's it. You cash the check, now your ass got to cash it. You know what I mean? That's the way that works. Now, so Lil Woody's sitting up there and he's letting them know, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to say. I know you want me to say certain things that I know is not true, and in my heart, I can't do that. He's sitting across from Thugger, a man that he called from a prison phone to bail him out of jail, and the first thing Thugger said was, who do you want? He ain't asked him no questions. He just went to who you want. Woody was so shocked because he was been playing a rat so long, you know how to rat. You know what I mean? That He's like, what do you mean, who do I want? You just called me, told me you need a lawyer. So I'm asking you, who do you want? This is the conversation that's happened. But Thug is on one side and Woody on another side of a little nigga that can't understand the degree of love and loyalty that he's getting to know that he's dealing with a real man, and you're supposed to keep that real man's name out your mouth when you go down to the police station. If anything, you always, like we said in the old days, you protect the connect. You always protect the connect. That's the way the street go. The same way you always protect the president. You always protect the president. You give your life before you let the president fall. You go to jail before you let the president fall. That's what the Secret Service do. And what they're accusing of us of having in the street is a miniature organization that could grow and grow and grow. And that's why they contained Larry Hoover in a hole and locked up so long, because he saw the bigger picture way back then, and things was growing and growing and growing, and he was growing too big, and they said, oh no, we got to cut his balls, he getting too big. And those of y'all in Chicago, you know what I'm talking about when I say the El Rukins. You know what I mean? When I mix that with, Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover. You know what I mean? We talk about that time that a lot of our youth don't even know about because they took them out of our history books. Only time we get them in our vocabulary and in our books is when we go to prison. And that's what's sad. We got to give, you elders just coming home, give these youngins these books that opened your eyes. That's all I'm saying. So Little Woody's a little rat cornered in the corner, right? Corner in the corner. You got that? All right. So now, he in the corner, and he don't know what to do. So he's pleading to them like, yo, I told y'all I lied. You know what I mean? I've been lying to y'all. You don't accepted that. You told me that was over, that it was just a game. It's done with. This is what he's saying to them. But now you're still here and you're bringing me into this courtroom. Like, why you bring me in this courtroom? What he's saying. We played. You know I was lying to you. I told you I was lying. You drove away. I thought it was over. Now you dragged me in this courtroom. That's what Little Woody is saying. But he don't understand that the devil don't play fair, my brother. They don't play fair. The scale is tilted for them when they come into court because they piss somebody off so bad at the lower upper notch in a lower level that it made it up there. Now the big boys got it. They got to let it go away. And that's the way that thing moves. But Little Woody is pleading. He's telling the man, like, what do you want me to do? Listen to him pleading. He even started crying in this joint. Hold up, man. We're going to play Lil Woody.
Were you told before you testified that anything you testified to in the courtroom could not be used against you?
Can you say that again?
Before you took the stand, were you told that anything that you testified to in court could not be used against you?
What you mean?
Before you took the stand.
See, Lil Woody looking at this just like how I looked at it when I saw it the first time. That sounds like a trick question. That's a stupid question. They don't even want a response. You know what I mean? And that's how Woody's looking like, what are you asking me? This is so simple that for you to ask it make me think I need to say the opposite of what it is, because you could never ask something so simple that, come on, man. So this is her trying to, redefine that now. All right?
Were you told by myself, Ms. Love, anyone sitting at this table, that anything you testified to could not be used against you?
Anything I testify to can't be used against me?
Yes.
He thinking now, because that's how they got him to testify last week. Last week he testified, he went on and on and on. And like I said in the video today, when the court audio wasn't working, and I apologize for that, we got it right. We working with it. The cash donations is working, and I thank you. Keep them coming, because the Cash App is on the screen. Get ready to come up. That's the Instagram, UniqueMeAudio. Hit the logo. Make sure it say it was created in 2020, period. Okay? So now, let's ride. I ain't ride yet. I've been on here about 9 minutes. Going 10 minutes, I ain't even ride yet. Now, so he's asking if anything I say in court can be used against me. That's what they told him last week to make him think he could get away with that. But the way the law works is like this. I'm going to say it again. The way the law works is overt acts. Overt acts are crimes that was put in an indictment that they can't get a conviction of, and there's no verdict needed to be rendered on an overt act. So they put every and anything in the conspiracy count of the overt acts, and they dump it in there. So that's what they did with him. Woody, talking to you, big bro. You know what I mean? Just let you know, because I know you don't know, and I see you trying to do the right thing, but you playing it out because I had a dude on my case, did the same thing, brought 2 dudes in when it was time. We ride. I'm going to tell you about a dude on my case, right? On my case, so you understand how I'm connected to everything, right? And that's why they hate me, because my shit's so real. Now, check. My co-defendant started the indictment on me. He started the indictment on 2 other brothers. Now, they grabbed my brother, because that's who he told on. And then my name came up, and I got caught up in that. Now, I'm all the way in New York, my brother all the way in Virginia, dude all the way in Virginia. He's from Harlem. You understand? So now he down there in VA, he doing his thing. He get caught up on, 2 bodies, and not making it up. He got caught up on 2 bodies, right? So now he gets caught up on 2 bodies. And while they got him up there on the body, they threatened him with the death penalty on 1 body. So he telling them, I could tell you about somebody else that's getting money, a big dope dealer. And that's when he told on my brother. And from the investigating my brother, they found out that I was my brother's connect. But they rushed and grabbed me and didn't do the research to see who was my connect. So that's what they wanted me to tell, who was my connect, because that was the big kahuna. So you understand, just keeping it 100. None of this is to brag, to let you know that even after all that, I spent 26 years in federal prison, and I regret every damn day of it. Hey, you know what I mean? And I definitely don't want you going there. So that's why I'm sharing this story with you, that no matter how much you get, they're coming to get you. So now we sitting there, and, they grabbed me, right? So now they got me, and they bring me in, and while I'm in, I'm sitting there, and my co-defendant, he turns around, and I run into him, and I broke down the street code to him because he was a young dude that didn't know no better. You know what I mean? So he thought that he could play with the devil like Woody's playing with the devil, and made a deal and told on my brother and 2 other dudes, da-da-da-da. So then now, of course, he wants to make it right. You know what I mean? From the street code, I never told a man what to do. I just told him what the code is. So once I told him what the code is, he sat there and he thought about it. He went in and he blew up 2 of the trials like Woody did. Both of the dudes got acquitted, right? Then it came to my trial. They didn't call him, you know what I mean? Because they knew he would have blew the trial up, and we didn't call him because he had 2 bodies. One of them was real hideous, you know what I mean? So, we're not even going to go there. But that's where that's at. Let's finish playing this Lil Woody joint, man. Hold up. Yo, chill out, Kilo. All right, that's my little puppy I got. I had him for 6 weeks,
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, and matter of fact, last week, didn't you ask the judge? You turned around and you asked her, nothing I said could be used against me, right? And you
Okay.
Okay. And
that's when he decided to talk about the barbershop shooting and everything else, because they told him that he couldn't be charged for that. So that's how they rocked him to sleep. Like I said, they could use those as overt acts to bring those in to show the furtherance of the conspiracy. They don't have to be a conviction of them. It's just there to really paint a picture and draw a roadmap for the jury to be able to see that you have all these bad conducts, so you must be a bad guy. You know what I mean? That's how they do it. All right? Bad conduct, bad guy.
is it true that under this immunity agreement, you were told that you could be charged with perjury?
You say I could be charged with who?
Perjury.
I don't even know what perjury is.
Okay. Were you told also in this immunity agreement that you could be charged if you committed false swearing?
I was told, I asked specifically so I can understand. I asked you, I said, what happened when y'all locked me up? Y'all told me 2 things I go to jail for. If I pleaded 5th, and if I say that I had committed a crime that I didn't do.
Okay.
So I don't know what perjury mean. I don't know. I mean, I'm afraid for my life. And I told y'all that. I told it to my lawyer, I tell it to the judge, I tell it to everybody. Y'all got me up here, I don't know what's going on. And like I said, for the crimes that y'all charged me with, I went to jail, I did all my time for it. Y'all still bring me in here. I feel like I'm on trial at this point. I'm going to jail because I don't know. Y'all got me up here asking me questions. I don't know how to answer these questions. Y'all want me to be a witness to something I don't know nothing about.
Isn't true that even with the
You see what I'm saying? Lil Woody, right? This is a perfect example of a rat. He done talked himself into a hole. Now he's cornered and he's trying to figure out a way out. And he's saying, man, I don't know what to do. I'm trapped. Y'all told me if I did this, if I did that, you'll cut me a break. I did this, I did that. You didn't cut me a break. You sent me to jail last time when I went to jail in the feds. And then now I come home and now you're telling me to work with you again. So I played you because you caught me. I slipped, you caught me. So now that I slipped, you caught me. Now I'm going to play you and I'm going to get the better hand. So right now, Woody's trying to play out the better hand, but he don't understand that there's always a trump hand, like in cards, meaning the aces. And of course, that's the feds in this situation. You know what I mean? That's where they're going to come in. All you got to do is get a conspiracy. If anybody did not testify to something that Lil Woody did, if no one testified, if Woody didn't testify to a crime and then somebody else came in and said that Woody committed an act of violence or attempt act of violence, meaning shooting at somebody, selling drugs, anything like that. If he come in with those, you understand? Now it's up to them what they gonna do. So now they're gonna tell him, they're gonna put a conspiracy together and get the dude who brought the information, tell him they're gonna give him an immunity, the same thing he gave Woody, but he better play fair, because if not, they got somebody to get him the same way they got him to get Woody. Y'all paying attention to see how the math is just smooth and, flowing? Yo, Kilo, chill out. You know what I mean? Stop it. All right? That's my little killer right there. He got it from 6 weeks, like I said. But anyway, so that's where that's at, right? Lil Woody's telling you, man, I don't know what immunity mean. I don't know what none of this mean. I didn't expect to get this far into the game because I told you I was lying. You drove off like everything was done with, and I was done with you and you was done with me, and you recognized that I played you, but I wasn't going to rub it in your face or say it out loud. That's what Woody's thinking. You understand? That's why he looked at Miss Love. She gave him that look, because they had their intimate relationship. Don't think that Woody don't know Miss Love and he only know the one Miss Hicks or whatever her name is, cross-examining. Woody know Miss Love too. Miss Love then came in like a mama figure and put her foot down and told her, boy, you better be the rat bastard you is and stop playing these damn games. We know you's a rat. Now stop it. That's the type of woman that Miss Love is when she roll up in the office. So you understand. So she don't play that game with Woody. That's why I started off Woody asking, what you looking at? You know what I mean? 'Cause that's a little cat and mouse game they play. Let's get back to this. Woody don't know what immunity is, don't know nothing. Woody's just playing the victim right now. That's what the rat does.
immunity agreement, you did not want to testify.
Can you explain it?
Sure. Even when you were given immunity, you did not want to testify.
I still don't want to testify.
And isn't it true that you feel that you were pressured by the state to testify?
I feel like I was pressured by both sides, the state and the defense.
Right there. And that's the only reason why I did this video, because of that video, that part right there. So tell your friends to look at that right around 8:30. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to talk at the 8-minute, 30-second mark. Woody sat there and blew the case up against Young Thug right there when he said both sides is pressuring him, the prosecution and the defense side. He should have never said you should have never said that Thugger was trying to pressure you. So if you're saying that the defense is trying to pressure you, they're saying that Thugger is trying to pressure you. So the defense is working for Thugger. Stop it. I know y'all didn't even catch that one, but that right there blew the whole trial up. The jury gonna have that to hang on to right there. Because you heard what he said out his own mouth. You know what I mean? And that was foul. I can't even believe he went there. They said that the prosecution and the defense, and y'all all saying, oh, Woody helping the defense. But Woody just blew up the defense with that. But now the prosecution can't say that. If Woody wouldn't have done that, right? Let me ride and tell you how this thing goes. If Woody wouldn't have did that just now, Thugger could have went back to the appeals court and got an automatic reversal, because he would have went up there and said that they came up that the prosecution pressured the witness to testify, and he didn't want to testify, which is their argument they're using now. But once he said the defense and the prosecution, now that took the strength out of it, because they're going to say, well, he said you pressured him too. So Woody just blew that whole argument for Thug. And Thug had that all day, man. Woody, you blew that one, dog. You blew that one, dog. You know what I mean? You blew that one. You know? But let me finish playing this, man. That's a sad moment right there, man. That man actually said, can't even talk about this.
Okay. And is it true that you told me in front of these jurors a couple weeks ago you felt pressured to testify?
And I still, right now, I feel pressure to testify. Because it's not like I'm up here to be, it's not, I can't sit here and tell y'all,
the lies y'all want me to tell y'all. That's all he's saying. I can't sit here and tell y'all the lies y'all want me to tell y'all on Young Thug and those other two brothers standing trial. I agreed to it in the back, like you said, in the back room with Glanville and everybody else. I agreed to it. You know what I mean? But now you want me to come out here and look at my comrade face that actually, how I put it, my comrade that was going to pay my bail when I was locked up. My comrade that never asked anything but which lawyer do I want? Now I got to face him and do that. That's what's irking Woody, and Thug is playing it like the gangster he is. He's just looking at him like, you filthy rat. You know what I mean? That's all Thug is thinking right now. And he sees him looking at him, and he got a degree of respect and fear for Thug. Not as fear like, you rat. I'm just saying a degree not to try. You understand? They know not to try each other because they both gangsters. Because Woody was busting his gun. You know what I mean? I've been watching it. He was official. We're going to use the past tense, boys. He was official. You know what I mean? But that don't mean because he still can't do. So that's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know that stripes is being taken when you sit there and you testify for the government and you give information to the government. In the street world, they take points from you. No longer in the street world, just letting you know how the code is, so that if y'all want to play by these harsh rules, y'all feel free to do it. But I'm telling you, don't do it. All right? Let's get back to Lil Woody over here, scared to death.
Nothing. I don't know what y'all want me. I don't know what y'all looking for. I didn't see nobody kill nobody. I didn't see nobody rob nobody. I didn't see none of these boys do anything. I did some stupid things. I got caught for the stupid things that I was doing, and I just went from there. Like, I didn't.
That's what you call manning up. That's what Lil Woody did. What are you thinking that he could just man up and start over fresh? Dog, this lady love is sitting there looking at you like she want to bury you alive, brother. And that's why you asked her what you looking at. So you just started a war down there that you don't even know you started. And even though they're going to be looked at as trash after this trial, they're still going to have people that respect them to know that they just caught up in the media's eye with the camera. That's all that is. But she's going to get hers on you, Woody. That whole Fulton County, if I was you, I'd move out of Fulton County quick. You need to get on the first thing smoking if I was you. That's what I would do. I'm telling no man what to do, but that's what I would do. I get out of Fulton County ASAP. Because they after you, from you walk out that door, come back tomorrow, they're going to be on you. They're not going to let you go until you leave there, big bro. And yeah, I said big bro for you. For a kid that didn't know what he was doing. You know what I mean? Us elders was gone. So we got to take responsibility for our actions.
And then y'all got me up here, and I done told y'all before y'all put me up here, y'all can't talk to me on like a Tuesday or something, and you can't talk to me in the streets. And I told you, like, I lied. And I told you that, and then y'all still brought me in here.
He said he told this woman when she came to see him on the street corner that, let's say allegedly he was pushing work or whatever he was doing, big 39mm upon him waist if him now push no work. You know what I said? So him up on the block and then here gonna the prosecutor come chat to him and tell the prosecutor, say, yo, you know me lying, move your bumper cloud. Where I do? You know what I mean? That's how he handled it. He said she came on the block and he told her He was lying. So then she left. He thought it was over. I'm watching this. You know, this don't take a rocket science. Now, let's see what she do after that.
Isn't it true that you did not want to testify because you don't want to deal with the reality of being labeled a snitch?
Miss Hilton, I was being labeled a snitch way before I had to come to trial. When y'all
He said, let me play the rest of that, right?
linked that video out to the social media.
That man said that I've been labeled a snitch way before that because since y'all done leaked out that video of me in here snitching. And then now you want to talk about I'm worried about being labeled, the label you gave me when you released our behind the door devil's agreement. You know what I mean? And now you want to ask me if I'm worried about being labeled the snitch that you made me out to be because of his own, you know what I mean, inner being. You know, because nobody can make you do anything. You control your mind and you control your mouth to say no. So nobody can make you do anything. That's how real this is. And that's why I'm telling the youngins, don't get involved in the street. It's not worth it, man. I'm telling you straight from OG to you. It's not worth it. All that you're doing, man, I did so much, man, so much. I did more than the average 10 people would do in a lifetime. That's how much money I had. And then I had to sit in a cage for 26 years. And then whatever I was able to salvage that I didn't allow them to get, the people that I left in their names took it and ran off with it. And I still came home to nothing. They still gave me nothing. Like, oh, well, do over. Go do you, Unique. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I'm just letting you know the real. This is what go on. So now I'm out here making my way, doing my thing, and then you get these random always asking for a make sure you hit the logo and it say it was created in 2020. Ain't no shame to the hustling game. This is what they mean when they say there's no rules. Not there's no rules like there's no rules, meaning you do you, but you do you within the bounds of the rules. You don't go outside of it because you broke it, your homie broke it, because you're thinking about breaking it. If you got any one of those thought patterns going on, then you're on the right track. Get out the game. Get off the sidewalk. Don't commit the crime. Take your ass back on the sidewalk and enjoy your freedom. Those are the ones that really made it, the ones that stayed out here while I was in there. The girls that I was in love with, I come home, they got 4 and 5 kids. Go figure. You know, so that's how it is. But, you know, let's get back to Lil Woody, man. You know what I mean?
So the world look at me as a snitch no matter what goes on to this day. But me coming here, like I have put my faith in God's hands. And I come here and I let it.
Now he found God. Woody, did you know God when you were shooting up the barbershop? Now you know God. You see, but you know, and the extra. Oh, but you know, God take you at any time. But not when you're doing devilish things, man. You gotta let the devil wrestle with him for a little bit before you take him up in there. You know what I mean? Because then he ain't gonna learn nothing and slip back to doing what he do, because it's in human nature to do that. You know what I mean? You know, it's not that hard.
Be known. I guess got no choice but to be letting know to y'all now that I have told y'all time after time that I done lied.
And a snitch is someone who actually tells the truth,
She
correct?
ain't even trying to hear him.
Listen, Miss Hilton, like, I mean, like.
Oh, you know what she said? A snitch is someone that tells the truth. She's trying to make the jury believe that a snitch only tells the truth. No, a snitch go up there and do what Woody is doing. They lie. They make up things and twist things around to say what the government want to say, and that's why they labeled as the cheese getter and the rat. And that's all it is. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. She sat there, you know, and asked this crazy ass question. Let me run that back just a little bit, man. Hold up.
To be letting know to y'all now that I have told y'all time after time that I done lied.
And a snitch is someone who actually tells the truth, correct?
She said a snitch is someone who tells the truth. That's when you believe a snitch. The man telling you what a snitch is. He's right there. Y'all can see it firsthand right here on YouTube. This is what a snitch is. Like what he's saying, he's telling you everything that a rat You know what I mean? That's it. He's telling them straight up. That I lie. I put the weight on whoever I gotta put it on. I do what I gotta do to get out. Woody's telling the honest truth right now. Woody's not lying. A man telling your face, I ain't doing no time for you. I'm telling on if you get caught. And you gonna say that he lying? When he's telling you, I'm gonna tell on you. The worst thing you could do, and he lives by that, and tried to live by that, but he knows that that's the worst thing he could do. And that's what he's doing. That's why he got so emotional today and broke down. And, I could just imagine how Thug, is crying tears of brick right now on the inside. Thug is crying what we call tears of brick on the inside. That's when they hard, my trigger. Don't get it messed up, man. Come on, son.
Listen, I feel like I got the world on my back. Now, you ask me these questions, I don't know, man. Y'all draining me. For real.
He about to break. He said, you're draining me. I thought he was getting some neck or something. You know what I mean? He said, you're draining me. Woody, you drain? You put yourself in this hot seat, Woody, and then you got the balls to say you drain. How do you think Thugger feel? You saying you drain. How do you think Thugger feel dealing with this for 18 months, 118 days? You see, that's how a rat think. A rat don't think about nobody but themselves. He ain't worrying about nothing but, you draining me. You draining me. Thug tough enough to deal with it on his own. You know what I mean? That's all that is. Stop it, man. You chose this life, my brother. Carry it out. And that's why I'm telling y'all, don't choose it, so you don't have to be told to carry it out and be a man and die a man of honor, go to prison, do life with no chance of parole as a man of honor. If you want to be a man of honor, do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, it ain't worth it.
It's just different if I sat here and seen somebody commit a crime, and then I saw them with my own eyes do this, and then I get in here and say, I didn't see them do that. Y'all want me to sit here and say, the stories that I have put on other people's, and I didn't. I would not do that. And Lord knows I want to be with my family and my kids. But if y'all gonna put me back in jail because I won't sit right here and tell y'all what y'all believe to be whatever y'all want me to say. I don't want to go to jail, but man, at this point, I don't. Man, y'all got me, man. I don't know, man. I can't sleep at night. I tell you, y'all hold me in jail. Don't feed me. Don't give me water. I just don't know. Every time I walk in this door, I pray and hope I walk back out this door. I just want to be left alone. I paid for my punishment. And I done told y'all for y'all put me right here in this seat. Time after time. I told Judge Glanville in his office. I done told everybody. I can tell. And I'm telling you to your face, I know you don't have anything to do with you. You doing your job. But I've been nice to you, and I've been telling you that you can't put me up here. And I told you, I done made it up. Okay. It's a difference if I seen one of these guys actually do something and you ask me, did they do it? If you ask me, did they do something that I actually saw them do it? And I would tell you, yeah, I saw him do that. Yeah.
Now, you see what I'm saying? What he's saying is that, man, I told y'all I'm going to lie. I told y'all I'm going to do what I got to do. My conscience is bothering me now. I can't sit here and lie anymore and say that it was Young Thugger and Shannon and whoever. That's all what he's saying. He said, I can't do it. My conscience got the best of me. If y'all want to lock me up, whatever you want to do, you do it. But I'm tired, man. You're draining me. I'm tired. This is what Lil Woody said. You know what I mean? You see how I break that down? Because I sat there and I watched my rap. So it's no different. And I don't want you to wind up like me and Thugger and have to go through this crap. So don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say you didn't know. Because y'all know. Y'all know now. Because UniqueMeAudio here now. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button and make sure if you're already subscribed, to hit the notification button. Hit the notification button if you're subscribing and not subscribed, all that crap. But you see where I'm at? Little Woody is begging right now, like, yo, what do you want me to do? I'm doing everything you want me to do when you playing these games. Stop it. Leave me alone. He get ready to snap. This a man get ready to blow.
I was with him when he did that. But this is not the case.
And you just told police what Demikian told you, correct?
I told the police anything to get them off of me. I was going through a phase. People were shooting at me while I had my kid. And
now that's a hard life. You know what I mean? People shooting at you when you got your kids. But no disrespect, that's the way it is. Like I said, they done tied up my mother, kidnapped her, pistol whipped her, and everything to find out where the bag was. So that's just as bad as somebody shooting at the kid. You know what I mean? But I knew that I can't go to the police because that's the life that I chose, and that's why I'm telling you don't choose that life because it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? It's like you can't reach out to no one for help when something like that happens when you choose the street. You handle it yourself. And then when they come down and they grab you, you do like Thugger's doing, like Shannon is doing. They handling themselves. There's people they could have told on and played the same role and spread the spider web even more. But he chose to play by the rules of the game because he knew what he was getting into. That's why I'm telling y'all, if you don't know what you're getting into, please don't then get involved in the street. Please, it's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. So if you're going to screw up and do it, don't even expect your mama to cry for you because you don't heard it here in UniqueMeAudio, man.
And my only priority was, by any means necessary, to protect them with my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Judge, I give them in because they drive me crazy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He letting them know, man. He talking about his child now. That's like me and my mother. You'll die for your mother. You'll die for your child. Because that's what love is, unconditional love is. And when he had to speak on that, they were shooting at me, and I had to come to you to get help. You know how much that hurt me? That's what he telling them. You know how much it's hurt me to even sit in this chair right now? This is what Woody's saying. You know how much it hurt me to sit in this chair right now? You playing these games with me, and you know my work? And he blowing up right now, but he can't do what he would do if he wasn't in the courtroom, meaning go get a gun and just go shoot up anybody that he mad at. So right now he lucky. At least he get to go home another day because with a different circumstance, different place, he probably would have shot up everything in the room if he had his banger with him. And then he would have been in this situation. And that's what I'm trying to prevent y'all from doing, from reacting so fast like that. Right here, he's learning a lot. Woody's learning a lot right now, being sit there, told what to do, and talk to like a child when he was running the street as a little gorilla, from what I see. And that's my assessment. If y'all got it wrong, got it wrong. I got him doing his thing when he was down there. And now he's sitting here playing with the ops, joining the ops. It is not to disrespect them, it's just to call it out so that the youngins look at it. Because I heard Lil Woody say himself, you wouldn't know what you would do in this situation until you put in this situation for all you people that's judging me. And that's where I respected what he said. Because you got to be put in that situation and know, don't be on the outside and you fickled what you would do or you know you wouldn't do it, but yet you want to sit here and talk trash about somebody that did or is doing what you know you would do too, but you know it's the wrong thing, so you're going to ride them, but you're not going to check yourself for straddling the fence. And then you get with somebody, tell on them, and that happened, this happened, and that's the way it play out. And we ain't trying to let that happen over here at UniqueMeAudio. Make sure you subscribe, man. They go to Cash App on the screen right now. Make sure you hit the logo, say it was created in 2020. I don't care if it's $5, $10, whatever. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of money on this new get up. That's why the joint's so fly. But just like PBS, CBS, what's that, TNT, they all have their fundraisers every year. You know what I mean? But, we doing what we got to do. Sit back. Let's play the rest of this Woody joint.
Take a minute, take a breath.
Keep telling y'all,
No, stay here. Come here.
Look how she talking
Stay
to
on the
Woody.
stand. Take some breaths. Calm down.
And once he finishes his breath around the state,
Once he
we conclude our
finished with his
questioning
breath,
round.
screw him. That's what she did. You know what I mean? But I like
They
this
look at
part
me
right
like
here.
that.
You know what he asked her? Look,
They look at me like that.
stare off. She letting him know, I'm going to burn you, Woody.
Okay.
I'm going to burn you,
Copeland,
Woody.
isn't it true that
That's
you
what
are
that is. You know what I mean?
supposed to?
So I've been on here long enough, man. UniqueMeAudio, tap the like button, hit the notification. Please hit the notification. I'll be busy, so I don't always post at the same time. Hit the notification so you know when I'm posting. All right, because I know y'all got a lot of jewels out of this because I enjoyed giving it to you. All right.
Cheers, cheers, to the crime, to the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in hall. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself linked in. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. Did not pay attention with the stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block. Did his time, never swilling to the cops, Mecca audio. G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You eat that again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, this a roaring uptown. They be horning uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, you ain't got a lot to give. Now you tryna stop the kid from being an operative. So take heed, homie, lend it air. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars, it's about buying property to make the community yard.